fresh feeling of home.
In the heat of the day on The Young and the Restless.
This little battle's not over with yet. Because if I'm going into the gutter, I'm not going down alone.
Jill Abbott, dangerous when desperate.
In the heat of the day on Capitol.
I lost her once. I won't lose her again. She's got to remember me. She's got to.
Zed Diver, driven by passion.
So, just to be on the safe side and prove to Mr. Niven that he won't be singled out, I've subpoenaed all the neighbors. Don't you think that's a good idea, boss? Boss.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said I've subpoenaed the neighbors.
All of them?
Yes. I thought
Lionel, this is an open and shut case. All we need is Niven's testimony.
But Mr. Nivens lives next door to the guy. He's afraid that he might be hassled. But if everyone testifies, then
the judge will be hassled.
Well, it shouldn't take more than an extra hour or so.
I see. Can you guarantee that?
No, but I wouldn't think that the judge would mind.
You wouldn't think. I do.
Look, boss, you assigned this case to me. If you don't like the way I'm handling it, then maybe you should take over.
Right, maybe I should, Lionel.
Fine. Be my guest.
We're a little rough with Lionel, don't you think, just now?
He has to learn to be more open to suggestions.
Ross. It's not like you to take your frustrations out on somebody. Something bothering you?
What makes you say that?
Would you like to talk about it?
Vanessa, nothing is wrong. It's Callum.
I knew it. I knew it. All right, now what's going on? What's happening?
I wish I knew. I took her out to dinner last night at the Blue Orchid, and we were having a great time, joking, talking.
And? But?
But I could tell that something was wrong. Callum was upset about something. And finally, she told me that this would be our last date.
Your last date? Why?
Because of Alexandra Spaulding.
I don't get it.
I don't blame you. Callum said that Alexandra is still furious at me for defending Billy. In Alexandra's mind, I chose the Lewises over the Spauldings, you see. And since Calla is now working for Alexandra...
Oh, she's afraid she's going to lose her job by going out with you.
Exactly. Vanessa, here I go again. Calla and I could have had something special, something very special. But now it's all off because of this paranoia of hers.
Well, it may not be paranoia. I mean, if Alexandra's really that angry...
Angry, maybe, but there are limits. She can't despise me enough to fire somebody simply for dating me.
Well, no, you wouldn't think so, but...
Vanessa, come on, be reasonable, would you? Alexandra is ruthless, but she's not that ruthless.
Oh, darling, that is the best news I've heard in a long, long time.
I knew you'd be pleased about the divorce.
Please, oh, that doesn't begin to describe how I feel. This family's been under a cloud ever since that woman weaseled her way into it. Now, finally, to be rid of her, what an incredible relief.
Oh, I know. I feel the exact same way. Boy, I'm just glad it's finally over.
Of course you are. But I was afraid I would never hear you say those words. In fact, I thought I was going to have to take matters into my own hands, and soon.
You did?
Well, something had to be done. That witch cast a very powerful spell on you.
Oh, and Alex, it really wasn't quite like that.
Oh, I know you couldn't see it, darling, but that's the problem with spells. Fortunately, India broke it all by herself. Her affair with Simon was just so blatant.
Well, and Alex, Simon wasn't the reason we split up.
Oh, no?
Well, no. India and I, we both decided to make a go of it, and well, what we finally realized that we got married for all the wrong reasons.
I won't dispute that. Deception and blackmail make a rather unattractive trousseau.
Well, That's all behind us now.
Yes, indeed. And things are back where they should be for us. For India, even. At last she's hooked up with someone who deserves her. Oh, those two will make an ideal couple. No doubt they'll while away the hours vying with each other over who's the most outrageous liar.
And Alex, was Simon lying when he claimed to be your father's illegitimate son?
Of course. Don't tell me you believed him.
But, so, in other words, you found proof. You can discredit what he said.
I don't have to. The man is an imposter. I know he is. And I'm going to see to it that he rues the day he ever tried to pull a charade like this on the Spauldings.
So what are you going to do?
You'll see.
Oh, come on, tell me. I want to know.
All in good time, Philip. All in good time. Meanwhile, let's discuss a more pleasant subject. Like when exactly will Miss Von Halkine be out of sight and mind?
India is staying in Springfield.
She's not. Oh, Lord, she's not going to try to brazen it out here. Well, no matter. I will speak to every realtor in town and have her blacklisted. India will not find it easy to stay without a roof over her head.
And, Alex, she already has a roof over her head. I'm giving her the house as part of the settlement.
No.
Yes, and as far as her job goes...
You can't intend to let her keep that.
India is the best manager that the Foundation has ever had. I don't want to lose her.
Hi. I guess maybe I should enter the Easter egg rolling contest this Easter. So, what are you doing here?
HB's come in for his checkup.
Oh, just routine.
Yeah, just routine.
Glad to hear it. How's the family?
Fine.
I bet little Billy's getting so big I wouldn't even
What's going
recognize
on, Reva? What are you doing on your hands and knees cleaning the floor?
Well, I'm working here now.
Do you work here? What, do you volunteer?
No, I'm a paid employee.
I don't get it. You mean like a nurse's aide?
Not like I am a nurse's aide.
Well, how long you been doing this for?
I started last week. It's an incredible job, too. It's more than I ever thought it was. There's a lot involved. I mean, I don't just make beds or fill water jugs. I take patients for walks. I give them baths. I give them alcohol rubs. And sometimes I even get to take a pulse or two. Big responsibility.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yep. I mean, I haven't really learned all the ropes yet, but before too long, I'm going to be right up there with the best of them.
Oh, good morning, Billy. Good morning, HB.
Good morning, Doc.
Jody,
Yes, Dr. Bauer.
will you take Mr. Lewis to one of the examining rooms?
Right away.
I'll be there in a few minutes. Excuse me.
This way, Mr. Jody, would you mind terribly if I took Mr. Lewis?
I'd like that, if that's okay with you, nurse.
Of course. Here, take his chart. Thank you. Here, you take that. Oh.
Hold on here. You're not deserting us, are you, Reva?
No. I'll be back in a few minutes. You don't mind the wait now, do you?
I'd wait for you till the cows come home. So they go back out to pasture, too.
Get out of here.
Why?
I'm making my own way now.
You don't have to.
But I want to. And I'm enjoying every minute of it, too. So, right this way, sir. Watch the eggs.
You do something to me.
Real cheese does so much for you because it gets its goodness from fresh, wholesome milk.
Something that simply mystifies me.
It's one of nature's most concentrated sources of calcium.
You do something to me.
Make your meal sing with real cheese.
That nothing else can do.
Lunchy wunchy. Carrots again or they'll get icky.
Heinz Instant Baby.